That's right, walk right past, even though you know there's a stealthy little bastard trying to rip out your throat. Oh, it's an insta-kill! So I guess if they're humanoid, they go down straight away. If they're sort of animals or way too big, or hell, maybe I just need to unlock more powerful stealth kills to be able to bring down the big boys and have actual animations for it. Why have you gone over here? This is not where you were at the beginning, but I will definitely take it. We're bringing down the ranged one first, because I fucking hate the ranged one. It looks so evil, god damn. It doesn't even look like generic kobolds. They look more cat-like than lizard-like. Like a weird-ass mix of the two, maybe even a bat thrown in for good measure. I like very much. New robes as well. Better than the ones I got, but not by a huge way. These have like more, from what I can tell, durability. I don't know if that means it can only take 16 hits, or just the amount of hits that it shows, but 16 doesn't sound like very many. I feel like I'm going to be having armor break on me all the damn time. Do weapons do the same? Oh, fuck me, they do. I did not notice that. And I have no points in fucking blacksmithing, which means we're oh so very fucking screwed. Did they just not model the lid of chests? Is my game just broken? Why are you never here? Does that click mean literally nothing? The click means literally nothing. Okay, never mind. I really should have read the tutorial on that. Crude iron chakrams. Wait. I wanted to read. I guess that makes them weapons. Yeah? Average speed, slow speed. Does a hell of a lot of damage. I imagine I throw you? No, other fucking weapon game. Oh, that is so fucking cool! I love everything about that. That is the fucking coolest shit. And it means I can be a ranged mage, because using a staff and only being able to do close range, basically melee damage is very weird. And they are gnomes. Look at me, I'm smart. Stone candle log. Can I not read it? Yes, I can. It just decided fucking not to. Okay. Now I'm a little bit sick today. I've been a little bit sick over the last few days. So if my voice starts to give out just a little bit, know that I'm not dying. I'm not a throat cancer patient. I am just, I don't know, it's allergies mixed with some kind of flu-y shit. It's not the big disease that is plaguing the world at the moment at time of recording, but it's fucking annoying anyway. But I'm fine, don't worry. Stone candle mining log, and I do apologize if it keeps fucking happening. Among meticulous entries of mining shifts and Prismir loads extracted, a handful of personal entries stand out. What did gnome sound like? Can I do an Irish accent through all this fucking sickness? Let's find out. Third winter, 203. Survey team Secundus has made a tremendous find. Contradictory to our earlier surveys on the record, the Stone Candle Caves in Alistar show signs of a rare seam of Prismir. Word and samples have been sent to the forum in Edessa via secure messenger. And their answer is all but certain. Buy the land, start the mines, and tell no one. With everyone focused on the war, nobody will notice another mine, and we should be able to make a killing. First spring, 204. Templar Artian not only demanded the establishment of the Stone Candle Mine, but also personally funded the construction of a new laboratory in Alistar. This should prevent the nearby town from asking too many questions about the mine. Although, we still keep a second log. So, there are gnomish Templars? Because that sounds like the most adorable fucked up arseholes that I've ever even imagined. I want to see a gnome in heavy Templar armor. What am I talking about? Where did I get to? Okay, here we go. Although we still keep a second log in case of prying eyes. Which is exactly why you'd write that fact in the first log. Oh, I'm sure that'll keep the fucking prying eyes away. What are you talking about? Regrettably, this makes for lax reporting, at best. One can only hope that this will not reflect poorly in our reviews. Second autumn, 207. Many years down the line, as far as I can tell. I assume that's how the date system works. A new scholar has arrived at the Alistar Tower with much fanfare. Word from Octien is that Fomerus Hughes' research is too important to be interrupted by day-to-day matters. even though he won't tell us exactly what his research is. Meanwhile, kobolds continue to be a nuisance, ambushing our miners at the mouth of the cavern. We have too few Praetorians to handle a pack of the beasts, and there's no way I'm letting them station Fair Gorda down here. Bad enough chipping away in the dark with one of those crazy... What? That one of those crazy... Oh, bone men. Okay, apparently that couldn't all fit on one line for some fucking reason. So it's B, 1 men, sneaking up on you. First spring, 210. Early tunnels connecting the mines. Alistair Tower is now complete. I'll still need shoring up to be stable enough for use. But soon we'll be able to move the Prismere straight into the labs without worrying about kobolds or curious outsiders except me. Except I guess I'm technically one of you. I mean, I was birthed at the age of like 35 or whatever the fuck I am and raised by gnomes over the course of the last 5 minutes. So I'm basically a gnome now. Just a very, very, very large pointy gnome. Just in time too. There have been reports of soldiers lurking in the forest nearby. Don't they know the warfront is on the other side of the Phalanx? So I guess this one must be pretty damn recent. Oh my god, this is gonna be horrible. So yeah, I guess that must be pretty damn recent if they're only just talking about like the armies moving in. Don't tell me I got a perfect first try. Oh my god, I'm some kind of genius! Hardened gloves. Oh my god, I've nearly got a full inventory as well. That is much less than genius, but whatever. It requires a lot of finesse as well, so I can't do shit with that. But I assume it'll sell for a not horrible amount. So, how exactly do you interconnect? Let's see what I can find. And hopefully it's not just endlessly more fucking kobolds, because I would absolutely weep. I can jump down from there, but I have no fucking reason to. As we've still got half a fucking world to explore. I wonder why this place exists exactly, though. And why it was sort of mentioned by that one guy sort of egging me on to come here. Like, you know, oh, it's past the ruins, don't fucking miss it. Of course I'm going into the ruins, it's an RPG. I want to see literally every single fucking chasm Mother Nature has to offer me. I want to climb into all of her orifices. And that is just what we will do. Holy shit! That looks incredible! I mean, I guess that's going to be part of the little village we're going to, but it looks like a lot more than a little goddamn village. That looks amazing. Oh, fuck. I like that the locks change depending on what level they are. Like the aesthetics of the locks. No sound at all is playing. Oh no, that goes quickly. Oh, and that was unbelievably lucky. I noticed we were given like 1,000 fucking lockpicks at the start, just tons in the first little intro dungeon. And since then, we've just found nothing. And that worries me. That worries me an absolute fuckload. Extra armor? What new did I just pick up? Did that sentence make any sense whatsoever? Not really, but oh well. Ooh. Blocks 4 damage and it's an elemental resistance thing. What am I using right now? Blocks 6 damage but no resistance. It's just better in every way, but I like how this looks. Oh man! Because it isn't a shield at all. It's just me being a special little magic lad, and I love everything about that. So fuck yeah, I'm switching up. This is the entire ruin. Huh. It's not shit, but it's definitely not good. I'll be on my way now. I was so confused. I looked at the fucking minimap there, and I just saw at the top, and it just says, no! And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? What the hell's going on? And then I realized that's just north with the O on it. With the little fucking quest marker pulsating. And I got so upset. I thought the game was insulting me. Or like, no, you did something wrong. Go back. But no, it's just my brain not functioning in the goddamn slightest. Well, at least that's all those kobolds dead. And I think we got a shitload of really good loot here. And it wasn't even the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I wonder what that very hard difficulty is like, though. Because I believe, from what I remember, it was added in the remaster and only in the remaster? So I imagine it's purely for just the returning veteran players who want to be, you know, complete masochists. The ones who happen to just be into some cock and ball torture. You know? There's nothing wrong with that. There's quite a bit wrong with that, but there's nothing wrong with that. But it's definitely not for me. I would like my cock and balls to be nice and safe, asleep in a feather bed while we're playing this game. Actually, no, they're still getting battered around quite a bit, but much less than if I was on very hard, I imagine. I don't really want this game to end up being pretty little cartoon Dark Souls. Oh boy, okay, what do we got around here? Also does seem to be a different way we can... That's exactly where you just came from. You complete moron. Why am I this stupid? I don't know. There will never be a real answer to that question, and we're just gonna have to fucking live with that. Hello? Are you the Fateseer? Because you do not look like what I expected.
You've come from the
You look
tower,
like you've committed
you?
way more murders than I
Name's
ever thought.
Maybe you can help an old Fateweaver, eh?
I would not want to do that. Please help me first. I'm fucking falling to pieces here. What's a Fateweaver?
Fateweavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things.
Ah, so destiny doesn't really exist in this game in the sense that you can completely fuck its ass. But I am a Fateless One, so I guess maybe that's why I can fuck its ass. Destiny just ignores me on account of me, you know, not really supposed to... Oh my god. Not really being supposed to exist? Is that how that sentence makes sense? I don't know. Warm brain me can't quite English today. Hughes sent me to find you.
Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world was.
I was about to ask how the fuck did you know? And then I remembered. Fucking Fateseer. Fateweaver, whatever the hell. What do you know about him? What makes you think he's
the
dead?
cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes' success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly. Although we did a lot of drinking after that.
Oh, we knew this whole time! Fuck! Okay, tell me about the cards.
You really don't know much, do you? A
What, you didn't predict my amnesia? For me to be a complete fucking moron?
Through a focus. My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each Fateweaver, since we all see the weave differently.
Interesting. Can you give me some help?
I suppose I could spare a little help, in memory of Hughes, or in celebration of his success.
Or because I'm already a master of fucking persuasion, the sexiest boy around. Oh, a fuckload of potions. What a nice guy. That's okay. I was dead too.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
What, the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast? Because I really don't want to deal with the Gravedigger, the Running Man, or the fucking Beast. Okay, I absolutely love these. This is insane. No one can get even borderline close to me. Look at this. I'll fuck him up from a mile away at this point. I would like to get the fuck out of here now, please. Special attacks. Okay. It didn't work. What are you talking about? There is no F special attack. Oh, you mean I have to fill up that meter or something? Oh my god, that looks awesome. This guy's got some badass attacks. Do you want to be the fucking protagonist? Because I don't. You can enter Reckoning mode. Yeah, I'll happily do that. Greatly increases your speed and attack power. It lasts until either your fate meter runs out or you fate shift an enemy. Hold X to harness the power of fate and enter Reckoning mode. Why the fuck not? Keep holding X. Oh, it does some damage just to enter it. That's so mean. Do I just do a lot of extra damage? I don't understand. As you defeat enemies in Reckoning mode, their fates will begin to unravel. Well, that's mean. Why would I want to do that? I can't actually seem to bring him down for good. Is that me talking? Because that sounds pretty fucking aggressive. I'm not really sure why. An unraveling enemy and press F to perform a fate shift. Uses all my remaining fate energy to destroy all unraveling foes and grants you an XP bonus. Alright, fucking bring it! So I just wipe you from the history books or something? Because this is kind of really fucking shitty. Yeah, I'm a complete monster. I embedded his fucking brain in the walls. Oh, that's not a brain. That's just his Nice little human vibrator wrist. What the fuck happened to you, dude?
What? How? What are you?
I was hoping maybe you could fucking explain that, Mr. Future Man.
I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
Pretty convenient that I just did that right in front of the one dude who thinks he knows exactly how the world is going to work forever, but I guess I appreciate. I don't know. I just did it.
Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible?
I'm not mortal. I came back. What are you talking about?
You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
But I kind of want to see my death. That sounds pretty fucking important. How many times are I gonna need to fucking reload in this game? Do you always see death?
Some people paint landscapes. Other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths.
Yeah, but other people are fucking normal. Is this why Hughes sent me?
That would be my guess. He was an academic,
right, it
but he
sent
had a
me as
proper
in, is this why I'm
respect for
here?
fate's plan,
Not why the fuck
unlike
me.
most gnomes.
Okay. But I don't believe in fate.
That's fine, but you don't have to. But I can see that you're nervous.
I don't look very nervous. I just seem
Fateweavers
fucking
do.
pissed. I don't want to be
seeing
here.
your thread in the weave of fate. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much.
You can't see my fate.
Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just missing.
Yeah, I'm going nowhere in life. Just gonna be a deadbeat forever.
All mortal creatures have a place in the
I know I'm supposed to save the world and everything, but I'd rather not.
Dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
Is there no legend about this or fucking anything? Oh, what the fuck is this? Unlock destinies, Fateless One. Newly resurrected, your fate is blank, formless, and ready to be forged in the shape of your choosing. So this is where I choose my class, huh? We got Brawler. With this destiny, you are a formidable melee combatant, can withstand a lot of punishment, and it is usually more efficient for you to block or suffer an attack rather than dodge one. So does that lower your dodge chance or something? No, it does not. As an acolyte, you are devoted to the arcane and a mastery of the elemental forces. You prefer to destroy your opponents with raw magic rather than through crude or mundane methods. Or rogue. Unlike many of the warriors of Amalur, rogues prefer to fight from far away or from behind, or by dishonorable means, and usually by surprise. As a rogue, you sneak, dodge, and slather weapons with poison in it to gain an advantage in combat. Seems like you get the most boost from rogue, I have to say. Ranged attack damage, damage resistance while dodging, that's so good. And piercing damage. And then you just level up here, all the way to Warlord, level up all the way to Nightblade and Assassin, or all the way to Archmage in Sorcery. Oh, and you can dual class! Oh, fuck yeah! What's this? Finesse and Sorcery. I think that might end up being me, you know. Oh, and you can even triple class? That's cool, Universalist. Seems not great to me. I think I'm definitely gonna start with Acolyte. Does this cost me anything? No, you can just equip it whenever the fuck you want. This is so cool. I mean, I kind of like having to commit and not just being able to switch whenever the fuck I want, but at the same time, I don't know. Completely new world that I've never been in before. I get to experiment. I can be a fucking rogue when I want. I can be a fucking god tier mage man whenever the fuck I want. Wow, man. What did you see?
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly. I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen.
I love that he was doing all the animations, but his mouth is just not fucking moving. Okay, there we go.
And there isn't. Or there's something very wrong with you.
Hey, I'm a wonderful man. What does this mean? You're terrible at this. What does this mean?
It could mean nothing. Or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings. But we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
Oh, but I liked you. You're a badass and a massive drunk, and I love that. Oh, and I can ask you a hell of a lot of questions. Talk to me about Fateweavers in general. Actually, if we're talking about Fateweavers, we should probably talk about Fate
They're all
first.
threads in the tapestry of fate. Measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fateweavers undertake the task of reading those threads. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have no control over how that tapestry is woven. But you do. And when a Fateweaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become.
You seem to have become accustomed to this so fucking quickly. I've basically torn down your entire way of life and your profession and everything you've ever fucking believed in. And you're just like, oh yeah, this is fine. I guess I'll just adapt instantly. Okay, Fateweavers
were once a great, unified order of sages from all the mortal races. We foretold the destinies of kings and gods. But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news. And all the news in the world is getting worse. The order splintered long ago.
So why the fuck are you here, dude?
Are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of my beer. And I see it being empty soon.
Have you ever considered that this is why you can't see shit? You fucking moron. Okay, talk to me about Hughes. There's no way he's dead. Everyone wants to talk about it.
Determined as any of his kind, sure. He never shut up about his work. But he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying as long as he knew he'd get the well working.
And not lastly, there's a fuckload to talk about, but I want to do him and his buddy last. Tell me about the Tuatha.
Aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, bloodthirsty, and savage. Why,
damn sexy.
Human.
Okay, then talk to me about you, buddy.
Agarth, the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrim. I wrestled the Colossus Priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men.
And now you're this.
I joined the Fateweavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny
Living
itself.
in the fucking woods, like the cryptid we all wish we could be.
The one thing I couldn't fight.
Okay, then, what about Arden?
You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Joven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good Fateweaver, but that doesn't make you very popular. Especially not in dark days like these.
I was thinking you looked way too jacked to just be a little crystal ball kind of guy. But, and why the fuck would you just leave entirely? Imagine having like a knight commander who can also tell the fucking future on your side. I guess you can't really change the future and everything unless you're a boy like me. But it would be pretty good to know how many of your dudes were going to die. I mean, you could try and break fate by having one on your side. But I guess if he ever got it wrong, or if he told someone something and then they were never able to change it, he would probably instantly get executed. Did he just wink at me? Am I blind or did that fucker just wink? Dude, I've known you for like 3 minutes. Absolutely we're gonna bang behind the bushes. What's wrong with my fate?
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one. But that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives
I thought it was
in a
just
little
me.
hut to the east in Joven. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, in like 3 fucking days once you've finally fixed healing everyone. Why have you got a little blue thing? What does the blue thing mean?
Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you?
I do want to hear what the cards say. You already fucking told me. What are you talking about? The cards say fucking nothing. That's the point. Alright, whatever. What else we got around here? Can I rob you for everything you've ever been worth? The answer is... it actually doesn't even let me. I guess you're too important. You can't rob the people that you're already in love with, huh? Fuck that. It says a guard, but there's something on top of him. Did I see a legend or something? Apparently not. It looks like it's supposed to be side quest, but nothing fucking happens.
In a little hut to the east. What could this
I guess I've just got to go to the little hut to the east, or whatever the fuck. Alright, fine. Fine. This doesn't really feel like the east. It is absolutely the east. For fuck's sake, just look at the compass. Why am I so brain dead? Ooh, the Legend of Dead Kell. Alpha Navy. What the fuck did this come from? Report to Rathir or something. Take heed, intrepid travelers, seasoned adventurers, and brave men and women of Amalur. A fiend is loose in the Frostbreak Sea. Dead Kell has returned, and his crew of hanged men trail a bloody wake. Will you let this stand? The Alpha Merchant Navy seeks dauntless souls in their pursuit of the Pirate King. Do not delay. Draw your swords, raise your sails, and set a course for glory. Visit Rathir today. Okay, I mean, sure, where the fuck is any of this? That would be Gorhart. That would be a Garth, who's now lost his little question mark for some fucking reason. Do you tell me what this is yet? The Shrine of Letharun, the mines I went in. And apparently I can't really do shit about this quest. Special, what the fuck is going on? I guess it's all just in Gorhart that I have to fuck with? Whatever, let's use Dalen Tarth, whatever the fuck you are.
Halls of lore,
Excuse me?
none more grand than
What the fuck is this?
Of might, the pure, and
There are like audio logs in this game? Fuck yeah.
She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Is now a bad time to say I've already forgotten her name? But like, cool, I guess. I like that we get a little bit of lore from those. Man, I need to get better at harvesting. If I'm gonna be like a mage type dude, what the fuck is this thing? Jesus, even the cows are terrifying in this horrific world. Are you friendly? Because you really don't look friendly. Just here to pet you, little buddy. Okay, you're disgusting. I'm not gonna pet you at all. I will, however, steal your trees. I'd love to be out. Whoa! Okay, that doesn't seem like a very good idea. We should stay away from this thing for fucking ever. But it looks like a thing. It looks like it's gonna be vaguely useful. Ow! He doesn't even turn hostile. He just gets a little bit pissed. What if I do a lot of damage to you? Are you just completely unbreakable? Very much seems that way. This goes back to fucking grazing even after I've tased his fucking testicles off. Understood. Not gonna complain, just gonna load the game and pretend that never happened because that was a bad idea. Alright, there we go. I really sucks I'm gonna have to do a shorter recording session today. Today, as of recording, it is the 16th of September. And at 9 PM BST, Sony are doing the big-ass fucking PS5 reveal. Well, the second PS5 reveal, where I'm pretty sure they're going to show, like, the price and reveal a shitload more games. And there is absolutely no way I'm missing that. So I will need to cut off the recording a little bit early tonight. I might be able to come back to it once that is over, depending on how long it is, but I'm honestly kind of doubting it. It sucks, because I'm really enjoying jumping into this world. And what the fuck, we're lagging.
Just stand back.
Is this game just really poorly optimized? What the fuck? I have discovered a new location. Now I can fast travel here. Okay, I'm glad that exists because I wasn't sure that existed. If you'd like to fast travel, press 3 to switch from the local map to the world map. No, I don't think I will. Can I put away my weapons? This is probably not the greatest fucking first impression. Okay, here we go. What the fuck is any of this? I mean, she's not dead. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but that is not... Why do you look like this?
This business doesn't concern you.
You vomit-worthy creature!
I'd suggest you move along. No reason to be out in the open with the Red Legion about.
So, what the fuck does any of that mean? Who's this wounded maiden?
I don't know if you noticed, but St. Ordwig's mission closed its gate moments before that Fae's body turned up on the road. I don't like what that suggests. Not at all.
That sounds like someone fucking knows. Okay, well, tell me about the Tuatha.
Until a day or so ago. It appears that a small group of warriors ventured in to fight behind our lines.
If anyone's gonna save your village, it's clearly me. Just look at my beautiful face.
They have been touched by a dark magic. They are
That's the face of a protagonist.
They are the enemy.
Oh. Well, please stop just moaning in my fucking ears. I can't handle it anymore. I'm about to explode. Okay, I exploded, and it was very disappointing. St. Ordwig's mission.
scurrying back and forth across the mission like squirrels gathering nuts. I wonder what goes on behind those closed doors.
Mission meaning like nun area, right? Or, well, I mean, it said brothers, so I imagine that means, please shut the fuck up. It's like a monastery, right? Although I imagine it closed its doors because that's like a monastery that also does a bit of healing and stuff. I can't fucking stand this. I need to get out of this conversation very quickly.
Bandits,
Red Legion.
But no ordinary bandits. Surely you've heard of Red the Dead Edward. They say he drinks the blood of his captives, that he consumes their souls. Or perhaps those are just...
Why are your tattoos like bouncing
Those will
around?
be
What the
fine
fuck
to
is
stay
this?
inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries of Gorehart, however, your life is in your hands.
Oh, well thank you. Aren't you an amazing fucking god? Tell me about the Fae.
I'm not sure, but they've been here for longer than any of us can imagine. They're older than the trees. They have to be. They grew them. Humans and immortals cannot live together in peace. At least not forever. The peace we have with the Summer Court is unnatural. That's my opinion.
But I mean, if we're... You know, if they're immortal, then surely our existences, or the human existence, or the mortal existence, just a fucking little blip on the timeline to them. Like, you know, having a nice sandwich is to us, who have like a limited amount of time. That surely they could just wait it out until we go extinct, and then everything's fine? I don't even see the point in peace. Unless maybe... That, by the point in peace, I mean, I don't know why it's been made into such a big deal. They could just ignore us. We can't do anything to them if they're immortal. It's already been established that if we kill one of them, they will just re-raise again. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Don't understand what the hell's going on here, but I imagine that's gonna be the entire fucking point of the game. So, tell me about the Court of Summer.
You might call it a Fey nation. One of two united factions that rule their kind. The Summer Court are not exactly allies, but they do let us be, most of the time. It's the other Fae, the Winter Court, that has spawned the dreaded Tuatha, a vicious clan of killers who wish to defeat and enslave all mortals.
What the fuck is the Crystal War? Did she even mention that? Am I stupid? Because I did not hear her mention that. I guess that makes me stupid.
Me? I would hope so.
No, just completely brain dead, lady. Big difference.
Locked in a deadly embrace. Normally, I'd decry the bloodshed, but this is a conflict that we cannot afford to lose.
And how exactly do we survive against fucking immortals? The entire point is that they're immortal. Alright, talk to me, Huck.
It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savaged like this. Just look at the
Oh,
poor
what a nice
creature.
boy.
She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
I mean, she'll come back, surely. She's fair. I am not understanding any of this shit. I imagine it's gonna turn out that, like, some Fae are, like, having their immortality stolen away by the, Tuatha or whatever the fuck, and it's gonna be, like, the Night Fae versus the Summer Fae, or whatever the fuck we were being told. I don't know. Or Winter Fae, I believe they were called, the Dark Boys. Okay, tell me about the
Don't know
Tuatha.
what the Tuatha would be doing this far from the front lines. It must be something vital to their interests.
I mean, we know.
They're a
We
wicked
literally
breed,
watched
though.
it happen.
You
Why
pity
don't
the
we
man who
tell
meets
these
up with them
dudes?
in these darkened
They're
forests.
clearly on our side right now. Okay, then, the Red
I've seen many
Legion.
bandit clans in the Crystal War and back home. But these men are a particular breed. They like their victims weak and bloody. The Red Legion has been a presence in the area for several weeks now. Our people are scared to show their faces after dark.
I guess I'll ask you about you. You seem like a pretty sexy
I'm
gent.
the Warden of Gorehart, and a poor one at that. I've been
Good
back
to
from the
know.
war for only 6
Sure,
months and
if
been
you've
warden
got
for
this
less than
tiny
2.
amount of faith in yourself, I'm
Here
sure
I
the
am with an
villagers are
injured
so
Fae on my
happy.
doorstep. I'm a disgrace.
I mean, I can't exactly deny it. Tell me about this
We keep a
village.
precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind of disaster awaits me in the morning. But
Maybe
we're a
you
good
should just
community full of good
move.
people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. That's the best anyone can do these days.
I mean, you could try saving the world, like I'm absolutely gonna have to. I could really use some fucking help with that.
I've spent
Fae.
most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Gorehart has become a sort of
Do they even
refuge
need to
for
eat?
settlers who
Like-
wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting.
Not with the war. Not with everything changing.
Okay, in which case tell me a little more about
Our
this
fate
war.
rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Gorhart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams.
I don't know, I'm hearing something a little bit like fucking screaming in my ear every 2 seconds right now! It's a fucking nightmare!
Peaceful
The Court of
Fae
Summer.
make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are led by a king in a faraway city, hidden from mortal eyes. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories
What?
from my youth.
But you deal with them every day, you just said. Okay, sure, whatever. I guess you would never deal with the king, but surely you must deal with higher-ups if you're able to make a fucking peace treaty. What happened?
It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade. Likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
Who attacked the girl? No thanks. Who attacked the
It's
girl?
difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days, but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the area. They like their targets mortal. In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. It's unlikely, though.
Why? Do you believe that they're there? Because I can absolutely fucking tell you they're there, but I would
Well,
like
you're
to
the only
help.
one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth.
But you're so fucking
Perhaps a
massive.
Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started.
Where can I find Eri? Please just get me out of this
She spends the
conversation,
days
out of
in the
this place for
precipice
fucking
overlooking the
ever.
village.
This is horrible.
She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are.